We gonna get in the ring?
Yeah.
I'm not. I might with him though. Green shoes.
Alex, what do you say? Alex, what do you say? You give it up? No.
Don't worry, I'm doing my job, do your job.
Let's go out of the corner, out.
Samuel, off the hair! Off the hair! Out of the corner, out of the corner! 1, 2, 3! Out of the corner, you go out, let's go!
Let's go out of the corner, Alex.
Break it. Fine. Break it out of the corner.
Come on, Sammy, what do you say? What do you say? Sammy, what do you say? You give it up?
He gives up.
No, he doesn't. Sammy, what do you say?
Not on the hair.
Let's go, Sammy. What do you say?
Up. That's what you want.
Hard buckle. Let's go out of the corner, out of the corner. Out of the corner, let's go. 1.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy. Right there. Right where I want you. Yeah.
Sammy, what do you say?
Give up.
What do you say? Sammy, you give it up? Sammy, come on, what do you say? Sammy, talk to me, what do you say? You give it up? Give it up?
You ready? You ready? You.
Thank you.
Well, it definitely looked like you guys, I mean, it was tight, you know, it looked like a shoot. Minor things, when you got cut off, when you went off and he cut you off, like you have a tendency to always be moving your legs on a cover. Like on that one there, to make it different, because if you're gonna go for a closer count, don't give him any movement. Let the movement be the kick. Okay, I mean, real minor. Too much involvement with the referee. He's doing his job. You can get more out of being a heel by just breaking the count of 5.5 and just giving him that glare, but you don't want to take your eye off of him too long. You don't want to interact too long with him because you're trying to set your heat, trying to keep your heat on him. And one other thing is, when he gave you that chin breaker and you went in the corner, you sold it good, but then you sold it. As you were selling it, I noticed you went just like this and you looked up to see if he was in position. You know what I mean? So he's not gonna, you guys know what the spot is. So it's better probably, especially there, because your camera guys are gonna be on the floor, to sell into that corner this way, and then to come, because you're coming from your cell is from, you know, you come in here and you hit, boom, you get here, boom, you know, you came back. To me, it's like, I would rather sell here, because now you look like an idiot if you run from here to there and he moves. You know what I mean? But if you sell when you're, and my back's, I can see him, I can see him being set, and then it just goes from that fucking this to motherfucker. It's that one shot that you're coming, and now it just shortens that movement. It doesn't make it look so pro wrestling.
Okay.
You know, it makes it look, but that's small shit. But that's, I mean, that's, you know. But I mean, everything else was good. It was nice not to see two guys fucking throwing punches, you know, 3 minutes into a match. You know, everything you guys did was tight. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Let's go out of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Go 5 out of the corner. That's what he's saying. Here's what he's saying. Give it up. Here's what he's saying. Give it up. What he's saying. Give it up. We'll go out of the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean break. Yeah! Come on, let's go out of the corner. The hair. Yeah! Back it up, it's in the ropes. Back it up, it's in the ropes. Here's what he's saying. You give it up. You give it up. Come on. That's what he's saying. Here's what he's saying. You give it up. Oh, here's what he's saying. Shoulder up.
Yeah, I mean, that was tight. You know, it was a good match. You had one little fuck up in the middle, but you guys didn't sell it. You fucked it up. You know, I like how you, because of the difference of size, you always use that bottom rope as a, you know, to neutralize his leverage advantage. I thought that was, I mean, that's just smart. Again, it's always little things, like you guys did a spot and you guys were maybe 3 feet from the rope. Instead of just, you cut him off, and instead of just sending him, you took him back to the rope and sent him off. You know, it's those, I just hate that. I hate anytime, especially when somebody is sending off a bigger guy, you've got that advantage that you've stopped him. No way would you bring him back and let him recover in any form or fashion. The minute you fucking cut him off and get it where you've got an advantage against somebody that's got more physical size than you, you know, go ahead and send them off. And if you guys need to create some space to do a bigger spot, you can always leapfrog, you can always duck something, you can always create the movement one more time back to give what you need instead of just to get the timing right to go off that. You're gonna need some kind of a gimmick. You know, I think that's sweet. I mean, you know, I asked him, you know, if you had a shooter background, what you do, right? If you never,
No amateur.
no amateur at all. Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you wear as gear? What do you wear as gear?
Trunks and knee pads and boots.
You look like I mean, you know, you have that.
Short angle.
You know, yeah, you do. You have that kind of all-American kind of thing. Yeah. They said Australia was like California in '68, so. Yeah, but I mean, you do have that. So I mean, definitely, I put an Australian. You know, you're gonna shoot. You're gonna. I mean, that's the first time I've actually heard your accent. So I mean, I definitely, you know, put an Australian flag on a singlet. Go with the country. You know, be Australian. It makes you different. You're Australian. You are Australian. You know. So I mean, you're gonna need something because you shit solid. But I wanted, you know, it would have meant more to me if you were in a singlet. I knew you were from Australia. If you were in your, I mean, it changes the feel of things just from the professional wrestling look of things. You know, for you to have a gimmick. I would have. Well, the one thing for you is when you went behind him. I would have liked, before you switched up to that headlock, and not that I'm a chain wrestler in any form or fucking fashion, I just would have liked to have seen you, when you got behind him, to try to have got a leg, to get him off his base, you know what I mean? Because he's a bigger guy and he's already showed you that he's strong. And was that kick stiff that he gave you in the corner? That was great. You stiffed the fuck out of him. That's, I would really, you know, because you use the ring and you use the environment well to make up for the size. It's just that I would like to, any time you can, get in that position where you could really get them off your base, get them off their base where you actually do have that leverage advantage. You can go down and start putting holds on them. I would do that. But again, I mean, I'm really impressed with the first 2 matches I watched. I mean, I would rather watch this than what I'm watching on TV 9 out of 10 times. You know, I mean, this fits. I mean, and the thing is, you know, that you guys haven't been brainwashed yet, and it feels really organic, and it looks organic, which has that shoot, you know, has that shoot feel to it, and just, you know, don't, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, keep working hard, and like I said, you know, hopefully you guys will get a break, but I enjoyed it. You know, you guys worked your ass off. Absolutely.
I swore you and Eagles had that backer.
Ready? Bell, dig. say? Give it up. What do you say? Come on, what do you say? Give it up.
Come on.
What do you say? Give it up. Come on, what do you say? Give up. Come on, what do you say? Give it up. Come on, off the rope. What do you say? Come on, what do you say? Give it up. Come on, what do you say? Off the rope, let's go. Have the corner off the rope. Have the corner, get him off the rope.
He doesn't want to walk.
What do you say? You want to continue? You want to continue?
I was wondering how you're going to get some offense. Good job of working the leg, man. Good job. I mean, that's if you had another guy that had the ability to work the leg as well as you in a tag, and you guys tagged in and out, I mean, I wouldn't get tired of watching that ever. You know, I was just really curious to see, because he got way too much heat on you. I knew you were going over. I was just trying to figure out how. But that was good. And the thing was, you did what you're supposed to do. He worked your leg. You're still instinctually going to try to get offense started by taking him off the ropes there. When he reverses it, you crumpled. So, I mean, you guys told a story. It was very easy for me to follow. Like I said, my interest was then peaked on how you're going to get anything. And I mean, I would have popped. I did. I popped. I said him pop. So I mean, you guys told a story. You stayed. You didn't. And you focused on him. You held him to a 5 count, but you didn't pay any attention to him when he broke it. You immediately showed that you're trying to win the match. You're not going to get yourself DQ'd. You're not stupid. You've already. And I like the way you broke him down at the beginning. Where you did the. You use your foot to break him down, to stretch him, and then when he's not going to give in that, then you stop, which I didn't think you were going to establish status where you were going to work, because you'd worked up a body. I thought you were going to go somewhere else. Then you boom, then you stayed bam, until you break it, you dropped the knee on it from there, and it was just like, now you set your heat, and it was real believable. You sold real well. I think maybe, because I know what you're doing, you're trying to roll in the middle of the cell so you're away from the ropes. Once again, if it's a shoot, man, you might want to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? You may want to if you're that hurt, you may want to roll the floor, and do something down there where, he comes, you can always, he could come at you, you could drop toe hold him into the steps and do a thing there where you roll in and try to beat the count, he beats the count, the little things like that. But, I mean, we don't have serious, we're not, but I'm just saying that you might, in a shoot, you might want to get the fuck out of there and see if you can get this, at least put that rope in some distance between him and your leg. it may be something. And I know that a lot of people would say, as a babyface, you shouldn't be. But at the same time, you're telling a believable story, and in my mind, I'm like, I would maybe try to, out of just, survival mode, maybe do that. If it feels right. If it doesn't, you would know. If you went outside and you fucking felt the people kind of go, all you gotta do is, dude, get me back in there. But again, nice job.
Ready? Ready? Let's go!
You get blown up a little bit?
A little bit.
All right. No, I mean, I can just tell you, I kind of like was trying to figure out, like you were kind of working, like you didn't really pick one thing that kind of worked. You just kind of were pounding on them. Like you kind of got lost a couple of times, like threw strikes on them, you know, like, and the thing is, on those, I believe in bending the guy over and giving him like one, like you can hit with your forearm, you can hit somebody right here as hard as you can, you know, and it'll sound like it should sound like a gunshot. One of those is better than 2 or 3 that aren't as good. I mean, you guys worked hard. I mean, I can tell that you guys have been at it as long as the first match was, you know. But it's like anything else. You guys, I think you both blew up, but you didn't. It was only apparent because some of your form got a little bit sloppy. You got bent over a little bit a couple of times when he was going to send you. And the thing is, like I said earlier, you guys are out there working this match together. And you know, if you're like certain guys, you know, will start to get blown up, but some guys, it's a real short, it's a 30-second, 40-second thing, and they get that second wind, and they can go. Where other guys, once they blow up, like somebody like Knobs, he's blown up in 30 seconds, but he'll go for an hour. You know, I mean, he just won't stop. So, but I just think that like if you guys would have done a double down, like when it was you guys were starting to get a little blown up and you were starting to lose a little bit of contact, the knee thing was almost like from where I was almost kind of iffy on the knee, on the fly knee. If you got him all the way from like just where I'm, you know, of course, I'm sitting in the worst position I could possibly be for that. But like right there, it seemed like you guys got a little bit blown up. You hit him with that, and you were coming off something where you came through it, ducked, and came off and hit him with that knee. That might be someplace you want right there, you know, to communicate between each other and say, let's take 10. And the thing is when you do get blown up, that's the most important time. Remember, this is when it's a work, guys. You've got to, when you lay there and and you're laying there selling it, don't. Worst thing you can do when I'm watching a match is I see somebody's belly fucking heaving, you know, because I know you're blown up. I know you're blown up. So just fucking, that's when you got to really just concentrate on, like, you know, you see those guys with that minute in a boxing match, you know, where they're fucking holding their tights out and they're making sure they're getting that deep breath and catching it. And I think that would have been the difference of night and day towards the last like 2.5, 3 minutes of your guys' stuff on the come home. But I mean, it was solid. It looked like you guys, like, once again, it looked like you guys were fighting. Have you guys worked much against each other?
Yeah, we live like 5 minutes away from each other, so.
So there's a definite comfort level there, but sometimes that comfort level comes across as two buddies in the ring too. So, you know, think about that. Always think about, like I said, you know, thinking, shooting and making it work. But no, it was solid. I was trying to figure out exactly where you were going. You know, you kind of moved around a little bit on his body, and then I thought you were going to suplex and then and then start to work his back. I didn't know exactly where it was going, but I mean, it was a good job. You guys worked your asses off.
Ready? Let's go.
Nice try, big man.
No, pussy! Out of the corner. First go. Bring him out the corner.
Come on, Eric.
say? You give it
No,
up?
ref, ask him.
What would he say?
No, no, no.
What would he say? Give it
No.
up.
Two. Come on, ref.
No.
One.
Shoulder up.
2, 3, ref.
1, 2. Shoulder up.
Another body slam.
Come on, let's go. Get him up. Off the rope. Let's go. Get him up. I'll tell you again. Let's go. 1. Let's go. Off the rope. Let's go. Punch it.
Is he working?
Eric, you all right?
All right? I'm fine. When I came in for the avalanche, he was supposed to move. No, that wasn't it. Oh, that's what I thought it was. This fucking soup.
You good?
You alright? You got throw up. No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine.
Ready?
You got any pain in your ribs?
Yeah.
Judge? Come here.
Right, at the beginning, you guys locked up, I thought, just on the size alone that you know, when, as soon as he grabbed your head, I thought you were going to suplex him. You know, I mean, it just, you know, and then shortly after that, he hit the ropes and you guys at a tackle spot, he didn't go down. And it was like, you should, like, with your size right now, especially, you know, there's such a size differential between you guys. You got to work from underneath, you know. And I thought you worked real strong at the beginning, and then you know, you as the match went on, you know, you started to sell, but that's probably because you were fucking hurt. Take your time. You know, I mean, if you set heat on somebody, so you're trying to work his pace. Like on the clothesline, you were off a little bit because you can't work his pace. That's what I was saying earlier. You know, slow down. Slow down. Make everything you do count. You know, I sure as hell wouldn't fucking tell the guy I'm going to pick him up and slam him and have him go behind me. You know, I just wouldn't do it. I mean, you know. Because I knew exactly what, as soon as you said that, I knew exactly where he was going, you know. So, you've just got to. I mean, I would find, you know, find it like a Steamboat match. Like watch Steamboat versus Mach. Like watch those Steamboat always like watch some Steamboat matches where Steamboat was young and fought from underneath, and find him against bigger heels, and then find him against guys that even were his size that he always seemed to, you know. Because he could sell so well. But you're not going to. There's going to be very few guys that you work against that, you know, you've got a good build, but you're an ecto. I mean, it's going to be hard for you to you're always probably going to be more on the muscular thin side than you are going to be anything else. So start to create the habit of working from underneath. You know, I would. Then for you, I mean, conditioning's you got to get in shape, man. You know, if I was coming here and I was looking for guys, you know, you got to be able to go longer than that. And the only way you can go longer than that is A, get in better shape, and if you're not going to get in better shape, you need to slow the fuck down. You know, you just don't blow. It's a work. If you blow up, it's because you're green. You know, that's what it is. It's just that you're not listening to yourself. You know, you could have toyed with him. You know, I would have bought that. I would have bought the cat and mouse thing. You know, I would have bought that. I would have bought that storyline. And I think that's what you're going to be. You're going to be the mouse for a while, and it's just that's cool because you're going to be fighting from underneath, which I expect my baby face here in a minute will be fighting from underneath. But you guys worked your asses off. I mean, it's like I said, big man, you got to get in shape. You know, I mean, if this is something you want to do, I mean, you just gotta, you got to get in shape. And you all right? Good job, guys.
Ready? Let's go! Back up. Put him out. Another board. Let's go.
He's pulling my hair.
Pulling your hair? I'm watching the whole time.
Come on, he's jealous of it.
Go. Off the hair. Off the hair. Get him out of the corner. Get him off of me. He's in the corner. Come out. He's in the corner. Back out. Get him out of the corner. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Out of the corner now. One. Off the ropes! 1, 2, out of the ropes!
Not till 5, come on.
Off the face! 1, 2, 3! So 5 off the face.
Like that guy?
Come on, what do you say? You giving up?
No.
You giving up?
No.
Step out, makes it easier, buddy.
Come on, what do you say? You giving up? Talk to me, what do you say? You giving up? Come on. What do you say? You gonna continue? Back him out. Back him out in the ropes. It's a 5 out of the ropes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the rope. I'm going to tell you Get him out of the ropes.
You can stop on me?
Come on, boy. Like your boy. One. Two.
This is it.
Hey Nate, I don't remember this, but you didn't play football, right? You didn't play football, right? Yeah. Oh, then I was wrong.
I can always tell football play. The first thing was, what's your name? Nate. Probably like this, you've been doing this for like 5 months, 6 months now? How long have you been doing this? How many? I asked him if you played ball, because I can tell you're an athlete just on your explosiveness. I thought you did a good job working the body part. I thought the only problem that you had was your positioning. You were always, there was several times you could have gotten to the ropes, and then you ended up working a lot towards into the ropes, which kind of took the significance off the fact of ever going towards the ropes. Once you set that heat in the middle, because I thought what you were going to do is, instead of what you did the push-up when he first set it, you did the push-up right there. Let that heat be set. You do all your big man shit, do all your power stuff, show that you're an athlete. He grounds you, whether it's off of fucking the misdirection with the ref or whatever it is. He grounds you. He grounds you in the middle, and you stay on him in the middle. And then your go home is just that. Sooner or later, you power up, boom, and you take him with you. Bang, 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 bang. You grab those ropes, you break. Now he goes over, boom, now here you come. Slow comeback, same thing you guys did. Take your time on your finish. It's your finish. You know, you kind of half-assed it, you know, because you it's like you're trying to do a move that you need to be explosive up on your, you need to be here to do that, and you're trying to kind of do it like half-ass on one knee, and it's like I said, it's your match. It's like he knows he's going to take your finish. You know, he could, you know, if you give him something that he can sell away, and then make sure that timing's right as you're coming up and he's coming up. That feed's perfect. Boom. You guys can have a 9-minute fucking killer match, and you'd be off that little bit on the finish, and you just wasted 9 minutes. So never fuck up your finish, especially if it's your signature finish. Unless you want to drop the giant on his head. But I thought you got. I mean, Fred, you've got. You know, like I said, you know, you got incredible athlete. I mean, you're an athlete. I can tell you're an athlete. And you've got good tools. You had somebody that was in there that's obviously you've worked a year or two, right? Okay. I mean, I can tell that you've been in. You know your way around the ring. You know, you're like, you know, you're in that in-betweener size. You know, I mean, you're a handsome guy. I might think that do you have good fire? Like when you work face, do you have fire?
Usually I do.
I think you're more suited for, you know. I would like to see you guys. I think that, you know.
I think they were in the wrong role.
Yeah, I think that you should have been the heel, and you know, but that's, you know, but yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, you know, I would have, you know, if I would have booked it, I would have put you guys in opposite roles. But that being said, and then basically working against the disadvantage of that you're used to working heel and now you work face, which is always hard, because especially if you're calling, There's nothing worse than being a heel your entire career, and then also being a face, and you're trying to call the match from down, while you're selling. So I mean, that's a completely different work mode. But again, solid. Everything was good. Just a couple little things that make sure you stick that finish. And if it's not right, and it's going to be fucked up, all you got to do is have him come over and blast you. Like, you don't have to go home right that second. But one thing I have heard tonight that kind of, like, when you guys work shows and you guys get a distinct time cue, you've got to start adhering to that. If you're a promoter or the guy that books you tells you to go 10 and you go 12, and I'm the guy at the next level up, and I want to know whether I want to use you or not, and I've got tight TV. If you motherfucking come on my show that I've timed out to the fucking minute, and you put me 2 minutes back on the fucking first segment, you're gonna get motherfucked when you come through that curtain. So I'm not saying you guys, I'm saying everybody. That's one thing. If you're told go 10, you're better off fucking doing 9:55 than 10:05. Because they can always fucking show a replay for 5 seconds, but they can't get that time back, especially if you're going to a 2:45 commercial or something like that. I mean, it's just, you fucked the show up, and now the guys behind you, have got to suffer. So try to stay on your time cues. If you're going 10, go 10. But good job. Work hard. You got a future, man.
Go!
I would like to, you have a really good look. Just physically, like when you were standing across there. I mean, you have a really good look. And he said you're a bodybuilder. You got a good physique. I kind of see you in that match, like when you first started, you kind of moved like an android almost. Like you got kind of that. You got those big calves. You kind of, you stay up on your toes. I didn't like to see him at the beginning manhandle you. He kind of manhandled you at the beginning. Yeah. I would like to see him do a couple of things to you. Yeah, no, you did a couple of things, then he ended up doing. I thought you were gonna come out of it like almost like bang, 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 like, you know what I mean? And I think you can work that kind of mode where because we live in the video game world, it's like a guy like with your build has like your powers like this, so you can take a lot more hits before you get into the fucking red and you're in trouble. And that's the whole thing. It's just like you can register. You don't have to necessarily go into a cell, especially early. You don't look like you would go into a cell after one move. You know what I mean? And you stayed on him and you did a good job, but you just physically and just facially, you don't look like you're going to be in trouble in 30 seconds. You know, so make the fucking heel work his fucking ass off to get that heat on you, to stick that heat on you. And you're going to have to hit him with something big. You know, you're going to have to hit him with something where it's almost going to have to be one of those ooh type fucking things you hit him with. It's nice and solid, whether it's some kind of a spin kick, whatever you hit him with something where, you know, if you did get caught in the temple with that shot in the fucking shoot, you drop him. Then you can pick his bones and you're going to come back and do whatever you're going to do for your finish. But just remember that, you know, that your look is that of somebody that could probably absorb a lot more of a beating, you know, just physically, and I would like to have seen you work a little bit stronger at the beginning and make him work a little bit harder. You worked your ass off, you stayed on him, it was believable. It's just that I would have liked to have seen a little bit, have just work a little bit harder to get you down, but I mean, it was solid. You guys did a good job. And it was, you know, and you kept it tight and short. You didn't go over, but you still told a story, and you know, and it was enjoyable to watch. So.
Me personally.
I always like when you do start to get heat on somebody. You kind of want to like give it a chance to kind of let the heat kind of resonate. Like, how much trouble do I have this guy in? You know what I mean? Instead of just chopping meat and keeping just like, you know, maybe there's where I would have done something with the referee. You know, where I had done something where I wouldn't have, like, where he basically had to separate you guys. Where if you're going to grind on him, like have the referee have to actually separate you off him, where you're like a bull, and that gives him that split second right there, because his recovery system is so much better, and he looks that way. That's all he needed, was that little bit of you losing your cool for him to fucking find that opening, bam, and he comes back, and that's how. And now you got to, you know, that kind of thing back and forth would have been nice. But I mean, you know, how long you been working?
Maybe 6 months. Like I was trained at another place, but I really didn't care for it. It was like what you're telling me right now is the opposite of what they used to make me do, like down most of the time.
Yeah, why? Is that why you switched your whole life to the gym?
That's why.
That's why he's here now.
That's why you came out here. I actually came here today after a 12-hour swing shift to see you.
It's
So.
like giving a 7-year-old kid a 12-inch
Yeah.
cock. What's he gonna do with it? You know?
Be happy in another 7 years. That's
Yeah, exactly. But it ain't gonna do you no good right now. I mean, it's just no. You got what you got. Fucking use it. I mean, why would you not use your strong suit? You know.
That's why.
And and you got some age on you. You said you're how old are you?
33.
Right. So I mean, you're not a young guy.
Right.
But you don't look that.
Thank you.
So when I ask you that in the future, you tell me 28.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is there a possibility for still a guy like me to make it if I?
Yeah, just tell me you're 28.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a work.
Yeah.
It's a work, right?
Yeah.
Let them find out when you fucking get a passport to go overseas. Fucker's 35? Good job, guys.
I look like I've been working for, if you had to guess.
You're probably working at least a year, right? Yeah, I mean, you're right where you need to be. You know, you're right about that year. I just think the only thing I would say about you is I just don't think you've kind of found your niche yet. You know, like, you know, the easiest way for me is to find somebody's style that you really like, that you can do, and like watch, like, you know, I watch like Hansen tapes. You know, I just watch Hansen tapes, Brody tapes, because those were the big guys like the era before me, and you know, I've got the simplicity of how they worked back then. I got a match of Hansen when Hansen had blonde hair and they're working in the garden, and Brody picks up Hansen off the initial lockup in the cage and slams Hansen. And the only thing Hansen sells it, the only thing touching is Hansen's back of his head and the back of his boots, and he's fucking arched up, selling it, both hands on his back. And I mean, they got like a minute and a half off that first slam, and you thought from watching, like, fuck, like, I mean, and it's that simple, you know. It's just that simple to find somebody whose style you like, and then of course you just got to modernize it. You can't work like that. You went out there and fucking sold a slam for a minute and a half on a TV match, it'd probably put the fucking boots to you. But you know, like everything else, it's just, you know, you got to take that psychology and make it your own and make it modern and make it today's. But you guys had good pace. Like you guys, I didn't feel like you guys were in the middle of trying to put each other out. You know, both of you guys are on fire and you're trying to put each other out.
My body type, who would I pattern myself after? Because of my height, but then no duration of size and build.
You kind of look like Batista does. You know, you kind of look like Batista. You reminded me of Batista. You know, you're just not Dave's height yet. You know, you're not gonna be Dave's height, but I mean, you know, and you know, people can say what they want about Dave. I mean, Dave made a hell of a lot of money. You know, so you know, I always like. I mean, he was always believable to me. So you know, and he could work face and he could work heel. But I think he's, you know, of course, I thought he was a better heel, but I think if you go back, I mean, you know, if you're going to work heel, just watch a guy like Rick Rude, watch how he shifts the mode, and same with you. Watch how he shifts from entertainment to when he sets heat. Watch that shift in intensity, where he's doing gaga and bullshit. He sets that fucking heat and snags in that guy's back, and the fucking crowd goes, fuck, this is real. This guy's yeah, this is serious. And then turn that back around and turn it completely into pro wrestling when he takes those fucking ass bumps and sells it like he's got a corn cob up his ass, and then takes the clotheslines with little baby steps and all that shit. But he was one of my favorites growing up. I just thought he was amazing. And even when I broke into the business. But you know, find somebody that you know that you can kind of that you feel comfortable with. And I mean, the number one thing is, very rarely does anybody create a move. All we do is steal from each other and call it something else from a different era or whatever. And you know, if it ain't broke, definitely don't fix it. Find shit and watch. You know, you got to be a student of this shit, man. This isn't one of those things you can come to the gym for an hour and a half. I still fucking watch tapes. When I got to get ready for a match, I'd never had a ladder match. Fuck, I watched more fucking ladder matches. And it'd be like, fuck, I can't do that. I was just trying to find 4 things I could do on a ladder. You know, it wasn't like I was trying to, you know, I was trying to find a couple of spots and I ended up finding more clowny spots that you can turn more vicious. But there were things that I could do within my realm of physicality, you know, and you know, so that's what you guys got to do. If you guys really want to do this, you got to become students of it. You got to spend some time, and you know, and the best critique is to always be honest with each other down here. You know, if your shit fucking stinks, there's nothing worse than coming through the curtain and the guy's going, good, good. You're like, fuck you, it was the shits. I know it was the shits, I was out there. You didn't even see it, did you? What was the finish? Well, you know, don't fucking patronize each other. Fucking help each other out. You guys are down here trying to, if one of you guys makes it out of here and gets a big fucking break, it makes it that much easier for the next guy to get a break out of here. And once that second guy gets a break out of here, guess what? Then now you got a factory. Now this is a place guys come out of. You know, so that's the key. You know, somebody's got to be the guy that makes it. You know, and one of you will. I mean, that you guys have got some fucking talent in this gym. So stay focused. Wear your seatbelt and don't drink and drive.
You guys ready?
All right, see what you got. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Ready? Ready? Go!
That's it. Hit me, asshole.
Come on, kid, what do you say? Kid, what do you say? You give it up?
No.
Come on, kid, what do you say? Give it up? Kid, what do you say? What's the hair? Kid, what do you say? Give it up? Give up?
No.
Kid, what do you say? Give up? Ready, sit it up, sit it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. What's the hair? Kid, what do you say? You give up?
No.
Come on, kid. What do you say? Come on, kid. You continue. Let's go. Come on, say it.
What's your name? All right. The first thing I noticed was, if it was a shoot, would you actually, with the size difference, would you work his arm?
Trying to break his arm, yeah.
Okay, if I was going to wrestle you. You gotta put his size into perspective.
Just all of you on his knees.
So when we go lock up, first thing I'm gonna do is this. Boom! You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna crowd him, and then I'm just gonna take him right here and just duck. So just sit him off, he ducks, comes off cross body, fucking take him, throw him up over here, open the snake eyes and draft it behind me, push roll me up, roll me up, pull me this way. I hold it, block me, boom, go. You know what I mean? Like make him, then once you fucking ground him or something, now it's fucking, he's down, and you're fucking doing this, you fuck with him. You got that size, you're gonna fuck with him and drop shit on him and beat him up, and he's going to, you know, he's gonna get the girls and go, oh, please, please. And eventually fucking we go home, we do something, he comes out of it, you like Sean, right?
Yep.
You fucking,
Yeah, I can do that.
is that your finish?
No, it's not my finish. Otherwise,
Why isn't
I
it?
wish it was. I would like that. They all know it.
I don't have my,
Finish so far as the hole.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had that when I broke in at Grizz. I was gonna go over on some fucking show, and Grizzly, you know, Jake's dad said, "Are you gonna go over? What are you gonna use as a finish?" I went, "I don't have one." Because with me, you don't have one. I said, "I'm always looking at the fucking ceiling every night." He says, "Big as you are," I said, "I don't like me." No, but I mean, that's, you know what I mean? I wouldn't work, that's where you kind of brawl, you know? But you wouldn't, I think you would have a wrestling match with him. Because if anything, he's probably, I mean, if he's a pro wrestler, he's definitely not a brawler, right? Because he's not big enough to be a brawler, so he's probably a good wrestler. So the last thing you'd do psychology-wise is go to his forte. He's probably not a brawler, so you would probably try to brawl with him. When he punched you, coming back this way at the end, he potatoed you, you rolled right out of it, no soul, and went right back to him. Make everything count. You got to see, it was a nice punch. You should have definitely sold that. But you've only been working how long?
I mean, I don't work that often. The only time I ever work is maybe once a month. I usually have short matches. But I've been... Yeah, I've been working a lot for like a year. I've been training for like 2 or 3 years.
Let your hair grow a little bit longer, get that fucking Bieber cut. Go for it.
Oh, you haven't met Beaver. We have one.
You
We
have one?
of those.
Okay.
Yes, we have a Beaver.
I saw that motherfucker on The Voice the other night. I said, "There's a heat-getting motherfucker right there."
This kid, his whole gimmick is he's Dustin Bieber.
Yeah.
And he's
That would have heat with me. He would get color. Fucking hard way.
well.
You don't like Justin Bieber?
Huh? No.
I love Justin.
You guys are up.
Hopefully you guys will do time together somewhere. Good job, guys.
Ready? Let's go! Out of the corner, let's go! What do you say? Give it up! Come on, what do you say? Give it up! Break out of the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the corner, let's go. What do you say? Give it up. Come on, what do you say? Give it up. Back out, let's go. Out of the corner, let's go. Off the ropes. 1. Defense, out of the corner. 1, 2. Out of the corner. The fist, out of the corner. With the throat.
Yes. You like that? One more.
Which, the ref or the kid in the
The kid,
first time I've ever seen him listed? The kid with the CZW shirt on? He's a Force 1 kid. He's been around. Dave, how long have you been training? 6 months?
A year. Just about.
you wear the fucking boots around the house a little bit, man. Those look like mine. They look like somebody didn't work. There was, how long you been working?
Overall, I'd say about 9 months total.
First thing is, I mean, and I'll just go from the beginning, lockup was not crisp. You know, I mean, just like that's 101. I mean, you guys gotta have a crisp lockup. You don't have much offense. You didn't, I mean, you got him in the corner, you didn't know basically what you're gonna do. You know, and both, like, you make, like, the movement to make the punch is, the movements, you know, you draw and make the movement, it's fast, but then you're so worried about potatoing the guy. You're not going upstairs, number one, you're going to the body. Get a fucking, go to the grocery store and buy a thing of pie tins. You know what pie tins are? That you put, you know, make a pie in, but they're just aluminum. They're about that big around. Put one on a string and put it in the fucking door, tape it with masking tape, and fucking throw working punches at him. And you'll know if you fucking potato it because it's a pie tin. But you'll also know, you know, that you can, you gotta learn how to throw a punch. You gotta learn how to throw a working punch, you gotta learn how to work. Nobody's gonna sit there and let you potato them in the face. So that's, I mean, that's like an old school fucking Jake the Snake fucking deal that he taught. I couldn't throw a fucking punch, still can't, that's why I throw flippers. Is that way I potato you, at least I potato the whole side of your fucking head and I don't bust you open. Suplexes were good. You know, when you kind of got, when you took control, I could tell that you've been working longer, of course. You know, but at the same time, be careful in placement. You know, you guys are two big guys. You're in this ring. It's better off. I always like to go corner to corner on suplexes, just because it gives you more fucking leeway. That last time he was almost in the ropes on this on the second one, the second suplex before you hooked for the perfect one. But I mean, you're just gonna have to work more. You know, if it's something you want to do, and you know, it's just that it was hard for me to see what you could do because he's pretty green. You know, so it's kind of hard when you did take over that, you know, your shit was crisp. You know, I didn't see you really throw punches, you know, too many punches or anything, but and then you just gotta, you gotta work out a little bit. You know, you gotta start, you know, getting in, you gotta quit eating boxed cereal. Do you eat boxed cereal? Drink beer?
Nope.
Eat pizza?
Yes.
Yeah, cut your carbs. Cut your carbs now, and then when you get to be an old man, you won't feel so miserable your whole fucking life. But these guys, this is just one of those processes, you know. It's just that you've got the first part of it because you're standing here in the ring. You know, it's just that you guys got to get some experience. I mean, like I said, it was hard, you know, for me to really critique you when you did take over. I mean, you knew what you were doing, but you had some fuck ups out there, and you know, it's hard. You know, when you guys miss a spot, then miss another spot, but you didn't go back into the same spot, which that was a huge plus. You didn't try to pick it up and just go an opposite way and do the same spot. So, you know, you changed it up, and that was, you know, I mean, I knew you missed the spot, but, you know, neither one of you went into fucking complete panic mode, so that was good. But like I said, you know, this is a situation where it just takes time, and, you know, like I can tell that you just need to put in more time. But like I said, you know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and most people can't even take a fucking bump without their tampon falling out. You know, when it comes down to it. You know, I've seen guys come in to these camps before, run the ropes for fucking 5 minutes, get up the next morning and see that shit underneath their armpit, think they've got some kind of leukemia, and never come back. Go, what the fuck is this? I'm not doing this shit. You know, so I mean, it's just it's a tough fucking business, and it takes, you know, as they say, it takes a special breed to make it in this. So it's just, if you guys, you know, you guys work and bust your, I mean, everybody's got a dream to do this. All you guys do. All you guys are here. I mean, there's a lot of other things to be doing in life on a Thursday night than be down here bouncing around in the fucking ring. You should be blessed to know that you guys got a fucking ring. Because I mean, when I broke in, they had a piece of shit boxing ring that they used carpet padding for the padding. You know, it was one of those and that was, I'm sure it's, you know, that was the old days where, you know, you did 500 Hindus, you know, before you got in the ring every night. By the time you got in the ring, you were so blown up you couldn't fucking even. It took you 6 months to learn how to lock up, and they wouldn't smarten you up either. Yeah, the deal was it was $1,500 for a tryout. You came in the first night, you did 1,000 Hindus, 1,000 step-ups, and fucking ran the ropes, and they'd have some fucking shooter come in and sugar you in the middle of the ring for fucking 10 minutes. And then they'd fucking laugh and know that you wouldn't coming back the next day, and you didn't. They never did. My big dumbass came through the door the next day, and they went, fuck, the big one came back. I said, fuck, I give you $1,500, fuck that. If you don't want me back, give me my money. I ain't got a problem with that, but you ain't taking my money. So, but I was impressed tonight. I think you guys worked your asses off, you know. I'll definitely watch till I die, so hopefully, you know, I'll be able to sit there one night, because nobody watches at my house but me, so I'll have to say it to myself while I'm sipping on a red wine going, fuck, I remember him down in Philly. That would make my day. Good luck, guys.
Huh, Sammy? Huh? Back up. To the corner. Back it up. Back up.
Come on, Sammy.
Hey, let's go. Out of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Out of the corner. Let's go. He said what he said. Give it up. Come on, Deej, what he say? Let's go. Out of the ropes. Out of the ropes. He said 1, 2.
You're cool because you're tall.
Huh? You think you're cool?
Real tall.
Come on, punk.
The fist, he said. Fist. The fist. The hair. Let's go. Out of the corner. 1. Come on, Sammy. Come on, Deej. He's backing up. He's in the corner. Off the hair. Out of the corner. Let's go. Out of the corner. Go. Out of the corner. All right, I got it. Brandon. DJ, what he say? Put it up. DJ, what he say? What DJ, what he say? DJ, Tommy, what he say? You give it up? No. Let's go. Come on, DJ. Sammy. No. Continue. Come on, let's go, Sammy. Out of the corner. Out of the corner. Sammy, let's go. Out of the corner. 1. This guy! Off the throat, DJ! Off the throat! Two! DJ, continue. Continue. Break into the rope. There we go. Get it back in. No. Let's go. No. Get back in the ring. In the ring. Let's go. Sammy, back in. 1, 2. In the ring. 3. Fist. Come on, Sammy.
I thought you said Mayor Fuji black one. I was like, what the fuck?
I like he's a heel and a baby face. Yeah, I don't think you're weaker or stronger as either one. I think you've probably been a heel longer, right?
Yeah, wait, everyone sucked me as a baby. My heel shit was so heel for so long, that kind of got over it and turned me. So now I'm like this real aggressive baby face.
Can't help it. I can't help it, man. I'm over. No, that's cool. No, that's exactly what it is. You get over it. That's the fucking. That's when they have to turn your baby face, you're doing your job as a heel. You know, you got the charisma, and like I said, you know. So, I mean, you guys had a good match. Yeah, he ran.
I thought he said something else.
You could have got that same spot out of beating him back from the middle, and then him selling away, and then you coming off, and then him just taking a step into you and catching you out of the corner. You know?
That's why I said when like he was fighting, I cut him. I was like, slam, and he followed me because he thought I called something different.
So we've done that spot like 50 times, and I was like, just triggered in my mind. It was like, and then when I took off, I was like, fuck. He said to me, when's your run? Before I even does it.
Good job, guys. That's it. Tell them in the locker room beforehand, sorry for the potato.
What?
Tell them in the locker room beforehand, hey, sorry for the potato. Which one? Well, you're going to get one somewhere tonight. I promise you.
We've been working each other on and off for 2 years here.
Hey, I'm not bad.
I think the things in the corner look good. The kicks. The running kicks. I had to really watch the second time to see where the placement was.
It's more of like just a slap.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of go right off the bottom of that second.
I kick like the second, so it kind of makes that like
Yeah.
snap effect.
Yeah, but it was the first time I thought you fucking potatoed the fuck out of him.
What, on the
Was this
scrape?
Yeah. Yeah, the first one, the corner, but the second one I really paid attention because it was a pretty good angle on it.
He's gotten really good at it.
Yeah.
I gotta be different since I'm so small. I gotta look aggressive.
But you're aggressive, and the thing is that you're not only aggressive, but they're actually tenacious. You know, like you, even the take the leg on the apron, and then he kept the cell for you there. He took a step off, and still before he could pull that leg all the way back in, he got that other kick on it. You know, the only thing I'll say is this is, and this is just what I mean, you guys did the double down, but you moved on 4, you moved on 5, and if you move, if I'm sitting here in the crowd, and I'm behind you, and the guy next to me is behind you, and you both move, you don't need me to cheer for you. You're taking me out of it. If you're on 9, and I think it's gonna be a count out, at 7 or 8, I'm gonna get into it. Come on. Yeah, just like I said.
What do you do? Like, I heard the ring moving, and that's why I moved to look over, and I saw he was already sitting up.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like,
That's my bad.
no, because like all I heard, like you hear that, and I'm like, it's that Papa Georgie, and I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and he's not moving, and I'm like, what? Is Sammy like selling or something?
There's nothing you can do. I mean, it's one of those things where it has to be put out ahead of time. Somewhere tonight, just one of you guys do it as a science project in one of your next shows. Get a guy and fucking do a double knockout and fucking lay there. And if the people don't come, next time you see me, I'll give you a blowjob. I won't swallow.
Hey, I'll
that.
see you next week anyway. So.
Oh, is he on that tour?
No, I'm not going.
You're not going now?
Motherfuckers didn't send me the rest of my money.
Fuck it, don't go.
I never do. Thanks for the deposit, motherfuckers.
When you said boss man, I was like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Probably because you grabbed my leg and my
See,
shoe
that
was
would have been
off.
fun. I saw you tonight, and I saw you next week. We had fun over in London.
Apparently, that NWE promotion pulled out. Like,
Yeah,
last
and,
minute,
and they had like they're you know. I was waiting for the rest of my money. 'Cause I ain't flying fucking over to London and having some guy go, oh, by the way, we don't have your other half your money. I'm like, nah, that's a rib on me.
It's always about making money.
Hey, that's why we're called pro wrestlers. These motherfuckers in Iowa that fucking got cauliflower ears, they ain't driving nothing. Tractors. It's a fucking business, guys.
Go business.
At least you dip so you'll have something to do with TV for the fucking 93 hours you sit around that fucking place.
You did hear me call it spit, right?
What?
You spit on me?
Yeah, I don't want to spit on you. It's fucking practice.
But you threw a booger on you?
No.
So did
We're in a match. He does it all the time.
It's a little different with people, and you tell me to do it.
It's my fault. That's fine.
Good shot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nash. That's good.
Thank you. I didn't know you were that tall.